Hi everybody, for MSBN, I'm Domenic Panza, joined by Millersville head football coach Greg Colby, and we're at Marauder spring football practice. Coach, we're getting up for the fall football season. First couple of questions has to do with the quarterback situation. Obviously, you lose your senior leader. Tell us about the situation. I know you can't divulge too much information about some possible freshmen coming in, but tell us about the QB situation.
Well, we've got two young men in camp right now who've been here, Kevin Fowle and Mike Reichenbach, who are working this spring. We're also working Matt Egenreiter is a wildcat kind of a quarterback because Matt's a pretty good athlete, and so he's kind of stepping in that role that Jamal used last year. And then right now we've got 3 and probably 4 quarterbacks coming in, one, possibly 2 transfers, and a couple young guys, a couple freshmen. So, you know, we'll go into spring ball or into fall camp rather, and go through 3 weeks of fall camp, and we'll figure out who the starter is at the end of that 3 weeks.
Losing the quarterback, Bill, and also Jamal would hurt any team. How does that change your scheme?
Well, you know, it's allowed us actually to go to a scheme that I've been wanting to do since we got here, and we were running it when I first got here, and then when we moved Jamal to wide receiver, we kind of morphed from it a little bit, and that's run the spread offense with the zone read option, which I think is one of the tougher schemes out there to defend, but you have to have the quarterback to run it. So, you know, that we recruited to that for the guys coming in, and we're teaching that this spring. We're still going to have a lot of the same elements that we've had in the offense because we're going to run what's best for our guys. So, you know, we'll wait till we get the freshmen in the fall and figure out who the starters are going to be and kind of mold things to that. But, you know, it's going to be interesting. It's kind of like starting over again in a lot of respects, although, you know, we're focusing on fundamentals this spring, so the scheme is not as important as that part of our practice.
You've also made some coaching changes. One of those on the defensive side of the football. Now Ron Rankin is the new defensive coordinator. Can you tell us about that move?
Well, I had to fire the old defensive coordinator. That was myself. I've been wanting to do that since I got here, but I felt like I needed to keep my hand in there, you know, until I felt real comfortable with our guys and our staff and the players understanding what we're trying to do. And I feel like we're at that position now. And so I stepped out and put Ron in charge and moved a few of the guys around positionally just to kind of make that fit a little bit better. And, you know, I like the way things have been going this spring. Ron's doing a great job, which I fully expected. And, you know, it's kind of nice to just kind of walk around and see everything and not have to focus on any one aspect. So keep a good hold on what's happening overall. So, you know, I'm enjoying it. I'm missing a little bit of the coaching part of it, although I still stick my head in every once in a while and butt in.
A name that some Millersville fans may have heard. Jim Schiffer now joins the staff on the offensive line. Tell us about him.
Yeah, we've been trying to hire Jim since I first got here. He was one of the first guys that we tried to get to come in and couldn't get it done. And we finally were able to do it now with the opening O-line. Jim was available, and he was the first guy I thought of. And, you know, because he did work with us that first spring that I was here, and he's a tremendous football coach, tremendous person. He's got a load of talent, or load of experience, rather. Knows Millersville, been here, coached here, been a head coach in the league, so you can't ask for, you know, more experience and more coaching ability than Jim's got. And he's come in and he's got them fired up and he's got them working, so I'm excited about the result that should have for our offense.
Finally, Coach, what are a couple of goals when you come into spring practices?
Well, our basic goal, number one, is to work on our fundamentals, both offense and defense, blocking, tackling, you know, all the things that you have to do to put yourself in a position to win. Scheme is second. You know, we're trying to install the spread and learn the concepts and learn the intricacies of it and how to coach it as well as how to play it. And the other thing is to find out where our young guys are, you know, give them a chance to go out and get a lot of reps, get a lot of work, and see how they're going to fit into the depth chart for next fall. It's not setting the depth chart, but it gives us a good head start on it.
Thanks a lot, Coach. Well, we'd like to remind everybody that you can catch the Marauders this spring on the 21st of April, the black and gold football game. For my partner, Greg Colby, I'm Domenic Panza. This is the Marauder Sports Broadcasting Network.